Yo, what is up, my mullet? Sharp here, and I'm bringing you guys an amateur play breakdown from Method's point of view. This is going to be episode number 5, and we are on Dome CTF. Now, Methods, you guys might know him from a couple of my videos that I did. We played in the March Madness Search and Destroy, so he was in a couple of those gameplays, and a couple of other tournaments that I've done breakdowns on. So, this is Methods. He asked me to do this gameplay for him, so I've never watched it. Let's get into this. So, off the start on Dome, what you want to do on Dome is hang out towards you. You want to be sure you're pushing the left side of the map. You want to be pushing loading side on both sides of the map. You want to make sure that you're trying to get pulls through loading, holding the loading spawn, and trying to force them to spawn down low. And that goes for both sides. So you see Method's doing a good job taking control of long haul. Now his whole team, there's a guy in the middle, and then there's two guys inside the base. That one guy's kind of straying out to the front. He needs to make sure that he's holding down the long haul a little bit better there. As he went out and died. Now, he's doing a good job right here throwing the nade on the spawn, blocking the spawn. If you guys don't know the little trick, if you throw the nade where the spawn point is, your teammates won't spawn there. So they'll get a flip spawn. They'll spawn either on the inside or over here where Methods is by the Humvee. So that's a good little trick if you guys don't know that. So they're doing a good job over here holding the left side, even though it could take a long time to get out of the hallway, or you may never get out of the hallway, as long as the other team's not captured. Now he gets a little three-piece right there. Coming for the montage clip. Now he needs to get away from the Humvee before it blows up. But as long as they're not capping, then you're not going to lose. You got to look at it like that. Don't really know why he was just sitting there spraying at the barrel and he got killed. A little preoccupied there, looking at fire as the guy's running out the door. And so his team's getting killed, and you see doing another good job blocking the spawn. If you're gonna block the spawn like he's doing, I recommend using a frag grenade because you can just throw it down, and if your teammates respawn time's like 2 seconds, the frag's not going to blow up right away like a Simtex. And one time I actually went and turned around to block the spawn when I was playing, and accidentally stuck Dito and killed him. So you see his team gets, I believe that was 4 down right there, and you see 2 guys push up left side. One guy's all the way to the far right. Now the far right guy needs to push back and get back into the spawn or hold mid-map. He doesn't need to be pushing the far right. Methods is doing a good job of holding the left side over here. But all their team gets taken out. Now they got pushed in the far right, probably messed up the spawn and probably gave him either a close to dome spawn or inside dome spawn. And you don't want them spawning right on the flag because that's just going to make it hard to get the flag. You want them spawning outside to the right. It's going to be easy to stun them and then spawn kill them. Now Method's blocking the spawn once again. Now he needs to work his way back up to the spawn. As you see, they got spawn killing at the top of the stairs. Nothing really they can do right there. It is this map, and that's one of the reasons why you want to push long haul is to get them down in that bottom spawn, because when you don't have control of long haul, then that just gives people all the map control. They're going to be standing up in the top middle, looking down at you, spawn killing. Methods picks up a nade kill, almost gets a 2-piece, but doesn't get it. Now they have 3 down. Now they need to be working the pull over to the loading. Now no one on their team is looking mid-map. They're all over here loading side. One guy went back in the dome, and it looks like he is pushing the spawn a little bit. So, but no one was watching the front of their base, so there could be a guy in the front of the base going to kill felonies. But luckily for them, I don't think that guy's going to be in the base, and he should be able to get the cap. No, actually he got killed. So you got to make sure that you push back. But Option killed the guy that killed felonies, and gets killed again. So you got to make sure you push back there. Otherwise, they would have had that cap. No one on their team was watching middle. They had 3 guys over there loading side trying to get the return as soon as they pulled, and one guy was bottom dome looking for the spawn when he probably pushed them into a bottom C tunnel spawn and gave them an easier route to get to the front of their base and get inside their base and get a counter pull. Now they have 3 dead. They should be able to get this cap. Yeah, they do. As you see, Method's pulling. He's pulling the right way. All of his teammates are on the side. You don't want to pull the opposite side of all your teammates, obviously, because your teammates are going to help you. It seems like they have the right setup. Guys watching the front, guys watching middle, but the teammates got taken out. So now their job is, after they cap this flag, is make sure the team doesn't get a counter cap. Give your team the inside spawn, hang out, like Methods is doing. This is a good spot right here because people don't really expect it. Pre-firing is always a good option, as you see him doing, because that long haul is close range. People are going to be coming through there a lot. So as you see, there's about 30 seconds left on this side. I don't see the other team capping unless this team totally just fails and all dies right here. But as long as you have long haul control, then you are going to win this map. This map is all about long haul control and just being patient, taking your time. As you see all of them die, but the other team has no time to pull the flag across the map. So Method's team actually did a pretty good job on the first side there of pulling the right way. They probably should. It should be 3-1. They should have got that other cap. but they recovered and got 2 caps right after, so didn't really matter. Going into the second side, hopefully they don't lose by 1, because that'll be a killer. If you do that and you give up easy caps such as the one that they let go, and they had all dead, and it's just kind of a blown opportunity. So off the start here, you're going to see Methods go in and blow up these barrels. This is a good strategy here, because these barrels can cause your team some problems off the start, because they can, when the other team's pulling and pushing through and you guys are spawning inside the dome, if they just throw some stuns at those barrels, and those barrels are going to blow up and kill you, and it's going to make it a lot easier for the team to do it. So it's just a good idea to get those barrels out of the way at the very beginning before they cause your team any trouble. So Methods was trying to do a good job there of controlling the loading side and trying to hide behind the satellite, but he couldn't get behind it fast enough. He got taken out. And right here, they need to be pushing back. The guy that's pushing down low doesn't really need to be doing what he's doing. Now they got a 2-piece, and now what Felony's doing is not as bad. But with 3 dead, they need to be pushing the right side, taking control of long haul. You see, Felonies is kind of setting up for the spawn kill there. Methods is sitting up top dome, kind of watching over the middle, kind of watching over Felonies, because they can do the block spawn technique. It's not always the best idea to be going for the spawn kill like that unless your team is blocking the spawn inside loading and blocking the spawn middle, because like I said, when they do that block the spawn technique, they can get an inside loading spawn if you're not there, or they can spawn right there middle in front of sidewalk. So you got to make sure you're blocking those spawns and watching those spawns in case people try to throw the nade on the ground and block the spawn. So you're going to see them getting taken out. Like I said, they need to push through back here and should just let this flag go. It's not like they're going to be able to get that back unless this other team just kind of totally fails and is not watching the front. You never know. There could be no one watching the front. As you see, Felonies and Methods are going to push this, but it looks like to me that they're going to get that flag and they're going to be watching the front. So now Methods team is up 1, and they need to be pushing back now. They're winning. There's 3 minutes left. They need to just control loading side, take control of the game, control the flow, make sure the other team is not just running all over them, and really just take control of loading side and use those satellites. This is the better side for playing defense, because you have those back satellites, you have the red crate, you have the forklifts. It's an easy way to hold down the loading side. And plus, sometimes you do get that inside dome spawn where you can defend off the flag. So this is the better side to be playing defense on. It's definitely the side you want to be up 1. So Method's going to push through here. Hopefully it doesn't end badly for his team. You see Subby is kind of holding down the spawn, but he gets taken out. So if I was Methods in this situation, I would get in the spawn and I wouldn't pull the flag, because that guy's mid-map. So if he pulls the flag, he's probably going to get killed by the guy mid, unless he wins the gunfight. So you see he recognizes the guy mid, so he's throwing the stuns and nades. He's trying to pull it down low, and he gets shot from behind. Like I said, I probably would have just pushed into the long haul area and just tried to hold that down and take control of the loading dock side of the map. Now they're going to pull the flag. They're probably going to be going mid with the flag. And you see the flag indicator on the mini-map is going all the way over to the loading dock side. Method's doing a good job of taking control of mid-map right here in the 2-piece. Hopefully he can go clutch. 3 dead, and he's going to get the return on that. The last guy's in the spawn now. They need to kill this guy and push into the spawn before they... Yep, Philly got a... I think that guy's name is Philly. I can't really read that, but he got a loading dock spawn. They needed to push into the loading. They needed to hurry up and get into the spawn before they got the spawn. And they need to get out of this down low area, because you want them spawning down low. You don't want to be spawning down low. That's just going to kill your team's pace of the game. It's going to really hurt your team as far as pulling the flag, because you're going to have to be like Methods and keep going to the front, getting killed by Headshot McGee over there. Headspot McGee sitting behind the head spot on the flag, and it's going to just make it harder for your team to pull. So this is a good opportunity right here for them to take out and push up loading side now. He kind of took a little long there cooking the nade. That's the only bad thing about using frag grenades. It takes you that extra time to cook it and throw it. So about a minute left. Like I said, there's still 1. I would stay away from pushing this down low, like I've said every time you pushed it. You don't want to push down low like this, because your team, you see his team is just getting taken out over on the right side of the map. And pushing down low is not really going to help your team. That's just going to keep forcing their spawn over to loading. And every person your team kills is just going to keep spawning loading and pushing out. So it's like they're not really even putting a dent into, the other team's defense. Now, Method's kind of goes big there and kills the guy in long haul and is getting pulled out here to the dome. Now, if he keeps this flag, they're going to be up 2, so that's going to solidify their win. As you see, jumps that flag in. 20 seconds left. I don't see the other team winning this side, winning this map, indeed. And these are the spots I was talking about for defense. This tractor over here, the satellites, just good place to play defense on these maps. My dog is barking like I did every commentary. 6 seconds left. I hope you guys enjoyed this amateur breakdown. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. If you guys want to see your gameplay featured on my channel in an amateur breakdown, then follow me on Twitter. I usually tweet out when I'm doing them, and I tell you guys what to do as far as getting them on here. So follow me on Twitter at MLGSharp, and be sure to tweet at me when you see me tweet out I'm doing an amateur breakdown. So this is Sharp. If you guys like this episode, please give it a like, and I'm out. Peace.